Hey guys, Spiderbot here, bringing you the Secrets of Sanctuary from Borderlands 2. First thing we're going to do is a couple of achievements. The first one being Sugar Daddy. Tip Moxie $10,000. Let's try it out.
Oh, you sweet thing.
Oh, I'm a sweet thing.
Thanks for the tip, Sugar. I think it's time your generosity was rewarded.
Yeah. Me likey. Me likey a lot.
You haven't met the Hodunks yet, have you? Bastards. Every one of them. They think just because you're born into their stupid clan, you have to follow their rules. Date who they tell you to date. Murder who they tell you to murder. And, ugh, good lord, I am so glad the kids and I left that stupid clan for... Oh god, did I go back into the accent? Oh, crap. Don't tell anybody.
Okay, Moxie.
I tell you, Sugar, the Resistance was desperate for someone like you. Roland's a real sweetheart, but everybody knows this city's just a skag leap away from getting torn apart by Hyperion or the bandits. We all thought we were safe in New Haven a few years back, but that didn't turn out so well.
Keep tipping $1,000 at a time.
Thanks. This place ain't doing great, but it's still doing better than most. Nothing dulls the pain of losing a war quite like a strong glass of rack ale.
Yeah, can I get some rack ale?
You keep that up, I might just have to pay you back somehow.
Okay. Hello.
You met Ellie yet? Lovely girl. Hates my guts. I tried to explain to her there's no harm in putting just a little effort into your appearance. A little rouge here, some dieting there. Reasonable requests, I thought. But a few years of that were enough to make her move out to the dust. Said something about making her own way, that she didn't need Scooter or I. Kids, you know.
Alright, 3,000 left here.
There was a time when I'd be out there on the front lines, fighting Jack's troops alongside you. Of course, that was 4 kids and God knows how many husbands ago. My reflexes aren't exactly what they used to be.
Alrighty. Come on. Come on, Moxie.
Oh, you're making me as shy as a hooker in confession. I'm not a hooker, though. Don't go spreading that around.
Okay. And for the biggest disappointment ever, I got the achievement, and she didn't say anything. What's up with that? That's the Sugar Daddy achievement. Tip Moxie $10,000.
No new jobs. Shame.
Yeah, and we did it all at one time. You don't have to do it all at one time. You can do it over the course of, several sessions. But, yeah, a little disappointing, Moxie.
I don't have any work, but that doesn't mean you can't stay.
Yeah. Alright, thanks. Okay, next achievement is a tribute to a Vault Hunter. Got an item from Michael Mommeril, and I'm going to talk about him for a few seconds here, but let's go see him. And he's in random locations around the map.
Hey, Vault Hunter. I found this when I was out in the Borderlands. You want it?
And he gives you a random weapon. Nice. Blue.
I'll be back around Sanctuary later. I might have something good for you then.
Blue or purple, he always gives you. But this guy was actually a huge Borderlands fan. This guy was 22, and he ended up dying of cancer. His friend Carlos actually sent in a request to Gearbox to have Claptrap do a eulogy for him. So let's listen to the audio from
Friends, Romans, Pandormen, and or women, lend me your ears. No, seriously, I need like 4 human ears in the next 2 hours, or this guy named Grulio is gonna break my wheels. I come bearing the most grievous of news. The first soldier down. We've lost one of our own. Michael John Mommeril was a fan of Borderlands, and though any words of mine will seem paltry to that of family or friends, I, Claptrap P. Claptrappington, am humbled and honored to join in the celebration of a life that ended far too soon. The problem with reality is terrible things can happen to good people, and the most we can do is stand by our friends and hope they get better. Sometimes they don't. So I'm going to break character now.
Carlo, everyone at Gearbox was deeply touched by your request to have our silly little robot join you in eulogizing your friend Michael. It means more to us than you'll ever know. And thanks to both of you for allowing us to become even a small part of what was clearly a very special friendship. Our deepest condolences for your loss. Tonight, we raise our glasses to the memory of Michael John Mommeril. Though he may be gone, he will live on forever in the Borderlands.
I think that was an awesome, awesome gesture on the part of Gearbox, by the way, to actually do the eulogy and to incorporate them into Borderlands 2. Okay, so let's take a look at 3 challenges that exist here in Sanctuary. These are for your badass rank, badass tokens. So out of the vault, discover the 5 hidden vault symbols. You got Rise of the Crimson Raiders, get the 4 audio logs, and Jackpot, get 3 vault symbols or triple Iridium bars on the slot machines, and we spent a lot of time on the slot machines. So the first one we're going to look at is Cult of the Vault. Cult of the Vault. Discover the 5 hidden vault symbols. And I'll pull the map up, but here's the first one, just outside of Marcus's gun shop. And it's just behind that dumpster. And all you gotta do is walk up to it, and it'll say discover. It's already discovered, but if it's not, then you just hit whatever E. It's E on PC, whatever your action button is. Okay, second one. We're gonna go just outside of this entrance to Moxie's, and it's on the side of this wall. They are of varying sizes, so you'll have to keep an eye out for them. Not only in Sanctuary, but these vault symbols exist in other parts of Pandora, and we're going to go through them all eventually. So that's number 2. Now, number 3, you're going to have to jump to a couple of spots here. Again, just outside of Marx's gun shop. You're going to want to get on this bench and jump up on this overhang here. It's a little tricky, but you can see me trying a couple of times here. And just trying to get on the sort of the left edge of the overhang, and you'll get it eventually. Now, I was actually trying to jump up on this rooftop. You don't have to do that. I've tried a few times. I'm like, what the hell? I can't get up on this roof. But all you have to do is actually turn around, and you're going to jump over onto the rooftop that is across the street. And right there. And use your run. Like, don't just try and walk and jump across. You got to run and jump. And then you're going to go up on top of this roof. Make your way around, and then drop down onto this this little area right here. And there is the 3rd vault symbol on the door. So one of the more difficult ones to get to here in Sanctuary. The next one was also somewhat difficult. You got to sort of jump on the rooftops in and around the middle area of the map. So let's check that one out. So here's number 4. What you're going to want to do is go into the Crimson Raiders area here. And we're going to go up top in order to get onto the rooftops. So we're going to jump out here and get onto this rooftop over on the right-hand side. We're going to move across towards the booth over there. It's basically, the symbol is right behind the newspaper or audio paper booth. So we're going to jump up onto these rooftops here. And we can make our way across right there. Alright. And then basically come up to this area, and there is your 4th vault symbol. And we'll pull up the map just to make sure you know exactly where it is. But again, you gotta get out from the 2nd floor of the Crimson Raiders location. Alright, last but not least, the 5th vault symbol here in Sanctuary is in Scooters, and it's in the far right corner here behind some tires on the floor. Hey, Scooter, what's up? Catch a ride! So we're going to move it around here underneath the stairs, and there is the 5th and final vault symbol in Sanctuary. And that is for the Badass Challenge. So I want to complete them all. I'm a completionist, so we're going to complete all of the challenges. I guarantee. Okay, so what's next? Another challenge, Rise of the Crimson Raiders. Uncover the history of Crimson Raiders. And it's basically 4 audio logs. The first being just outside of Mark's gun shop.
If you can hear this, and you're sane enough to understand what I'm saying, head to Sanctuary. I don't care what Jack has told you, or how well defended you think you are. The Hyperion army is coming to wipe you out.
See what happens.
If you want to survive, you get a gun, you come to Sanctuary, and you join the Crimson Raiders.
The second audio log is right in Mark's shop on top of the counter.
Lancemen, attention! I only have one question to ask of all of you. One question. Just a few years ago, we were enemies, but that time has passed. As glad as I am to see you all in Sanctuary, I know you wouldn't have come if you had any other option. I know how bad things are out there. I know how Jack's army has swept across this planet like a sandstorm, ripping apart everything in its way. When I joined the Crimson Lance years ago, they told me I'd be fighting to protect those who couldn't protect themselves. But you all know as well as I do, that was a lie. But this fight against Hyperion, it isn't. If we don't band together, if we can't protect this city from Jack's army, then we're done for. I am Roland, and I only have one question to ask. Are you with me?
All right, third one is in Moxie's, just inside the second entrance here.
This is a message to any Crimson Lance left on Pandora. General Knox is dead, and knowing the Lance, they'll more likely cut their losses and leave you here than send an extraction ship. So unless you want to starve to death out there, you got two options. One, you become bandits. Two, you join me in protecting the people of Sanctuary. I can offer you food, shelter, and the chance to fight for something real, something meaningful. A chance I know the Atlas Corporation never gave you. Roland, out.
And last but not least, the fourth audio log is right across from, I think the sheriff is right behind us, actually.
Hey, Roland, Handsome Jack here, remember me? My men kicked your bandit asses out of New Haven and killed your little pal Lilith. Ringing any bells? Anyway, I hear you and the rest of your little buddies have relocated to Sanctuary. Just wanted to congratulate ya. You've successfully delayed your death by a few months. I'm gonna be real busy mining Iridium to charge that vault key I stole from your buddy Tanis, so you guys are gonna be low on my priority list for a while, so, ciao.
That Handsome Jack, he's a funny guy, isn't he? I love him, actually. He's cool. Okay, the last challenge is Jackpot. Get 3 vault symbols or triple Iridium bars on the Lucky Shot slot machine. Now, I will tell you, I don't have this challenge completed yet. We've spent a ton of money in here on the slots, and actually Hyper and Axel have both hit this challenge. Hyper got the 3 Borderlands vault symbols like last week, and last night it was Axel who got the triple Iridium bars, and basically you just get 12 Iridium bars. No big deal. I think with the triple Borderlands or vault symbols that Hyper actually got an orange weapon. So appropriate for his level at the time. So that was pretty cool. But basically just keep spending money on the slots, and what I would suggest is do this with 4 players. 4-player co-op, because every time you win money or Iridium at the slots, it gets distributed to all 4 players. So it only makes sense, and we can go, I mean, after every session, we spend at least an hour or 2 in here hitting the slots, and it could just keep going on and on and on. So that's it. That's that challenge. Hey, Moxie. What's up, baby? Nice. Nice, Moxie. Alright, one last item here in Sanctuary. It has to do with Moxie's Pizza and the pizza box. There is a quick response code embedded on the actual box, the pizza box, and you can actually scan this with your smartphone. Alright, and we did. Somebody did, I think it was Sully and Axel or something. They actually scanned it with their phone. I don't have the application to scan the quick response code on my iPhone, but basically what you get is this text: wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. Captain Picard. A little tribute to Star Trek, and that's a well-known saying. Forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. And there are actually at least one other pizza box located somewhere on Pandora. I can't remember exactly where I found it, but I'm just wondering, and I don't know, I can't confirm if the quick response code is the same on every box or if they're different. We didn't have a chance to scan that other QR code on the pizza box. But that's it for Secrets of Sanctuary, including 2 achievements and the 3 challenges. Again, not a comprehensive listing of secrets. There might be other things that exist here in Sanctuary that either we haven't found or didn't think to include in the video. But if we do find other things, we'll be sure to keep you guys updated. One last thing, guys, is I've moved our Borderlands 2 playthrough over to NGT Games, so all future playthrough videos will be located over there. I'll put a link in the description to the latest video as of today, the first one that has been posted over on NGT Games. So if you want to follow along or continue following along with our playthrough, which is epic, this is an epic game. It's so much fun. Especially playing it with the guys in 4 players. It's quite awesome. So be sure to go check it out. Links, again, in the description, or possibly as an annotation directly over the video that you see playing here of our playthrough. So hope to see you guys over there. That's it for now. I'm Spider, and I'm out.